we're here in the Vulcan. We're at Dubai because it's nice, easy on the frame rate scenery location. We're in XL321 with the blue steel under the centre line. And we're going to look at starting the aircraft. Now, there's a few ways to do this. My personal preference is the rapid start. Now, you'll notice I've got all these set up. All are on the automatic mode for crossfeed and fuel flow, so it'll balance the airframe respectively. My master is armed. Everything pretty much that needs to be on is on, including my airframe anti-icing, because the Vulcan can climb quickly and it can take you off guard when you get to altitude. So just going to make sure fuel flow is currently 0 because we don't have an engine started, as you can see on the centre. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit the rapid start. So to do that, we want to click onto rapid and we hit rapid start. Ignore those lights down there on the left. You can see we've got engine 1, 2, 3 and 4 spooling up all at the same time. Okay, fuel pressure is good, engine control is good, and fuel pressure lights are good. They've all extinguished themselves. The engine should kick into life any moment. I'm going to set my throttle to the 50%. There we go. We can bring it back to idle. There we go. All 4 engines, we have positive start. Okay. So now, oil pressure is rising, which is good. Okay, engine master switch can go to off, ignition to off, that back to normal. Air crossfeed is over here. Engine crossfeed. Yeah, engine air can come to off. Right. Fuel console is fine as required, so yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Idling RPM is checked, looking good. Air brakes checked in. Yep. Just going to do a test. Yep, we have positive light on the air brakes. Hydraulic pressure is checked and normal. Fantastic. Bomb door operation. So this is just the last part to test. I'm going to hit open. Should have a light illuminated. Open forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. Bay is positive, so it's closed. Yeah, you can see the fin there. Okay. That folded down. And everything is good. Now my fuel console, I can probably knock a few of these out. If I leave it on auto, if I see an engine die on me as I'm turning the tanks off, no engine dying on me yet, we're looking good. Just quickly knock these off and see. Yeah, we're looking good on engine power. So pitot heat on. Yeah, All my airframe icing is on. Parking light, landing lamps as required. Just make sure they are on. If I can find the damn things again. I always have trouble with the landing lights. They're never where you expect them to be. Landing lights to landing. Landing lights are down and confirmed on. So we now need to set up the flight controls, because at the moment I'm pulling back stick. I can move my stick around, she does nothing. If I go back to the cockpit, on the left hand side we've got a row of these red lights. If we untick, make sure all these are pulled out, we should then get the artificial fuel come online. There it is. And we'll now be able to move the control surfaces. Excellent. So she's all set there. We've got all lights off in the cockpit, all the warning lights. So we can now roll out. So check all our instruments. We can see we've got an altitude here of about 4 feet. What I like to do is just cancel it down to 0. Okay. Tech data, everything is looking good. Altitude knob here is good. That's our radio altitude. Give us it to cockpit if I recall. But now we can give it some welly. Ignore the lack of sound, but we can then. I'm just watching my airspeed here. I want about 150 knots. So there's 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. Back stick. You can be rough with the Vulcan. She's going to react to it. There's back stick. There's gear up. Keep the nose coming up. Keep it coming up. Keep it coming up. Keep it coming up. Keeping an eye on my airspeed. We've got 220 knots and we're going right. As you can see, the Vulcan reacts very nicely to your control inputs. And that was just a quick, rapid start. So, if we now look at the aircraft, you can see the altitude we've gained since takeoff compared to an airline is quite significant. The Vulcan will go like a bat out of hell if you let it. So, that's an easy, rapid start in the Vulcan. Next episode, I'll probably look at landing the thing, because it can be a bit of a trick. But yeah, apart from that, it's easy aircraft to fly. Easy aircraft to get used to flying. So, if you have been, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Ciao.